Hey guys, well, I know it's been a while, it's been a few months, but I wanted to do a video of the two models I'm working on right now to show you where I'm at so far. So as it sits right now, this is the Queen Elizabeth II cruise liner. So this was after they did the refurbishing or the refit on her. And as you can see, I got the two halves of the hull together. Got it all glued in. You can see all the little black spots to cover up the last of the light. I'm working on getting the gap filling done so I can start painting this. I also got the top few decks put together. You can see it. So these right here are seats. Grab this. The smokestack is going to go right here, which is actually this. We'll sit like that, and the smokestack will go right on top right there. Along the whole side, I don't know if you can see it, but there are all these little holes right here, and then they correspond with the life raft holes. So the way it's going to look is very similar to the actual ship, where the life rafts are going to be put in between these gaps, and then there's going to be a fiber optic cable representing light on the deck, so you can see what's going on. This ship is actually going to have quite a few fiber optics running through it, as well as being fully lit. See, so you can see underneath, cut out a little bit, so that's the bridge right up in there. You can see that right there. That'll have light. I'll also put a few people in the windows, so you can see what it kind of looks like inside. But I've gone through, and because there's so many divots in this model, as you can tell, the light blocking process that I normally do did not work the same because of all these low divots. So I had to go through and paint black on it all again to cover up the last of the light leaks. And you can see right there, I got all that cut out for the back windows. There are going to be a lot of windows lit up on this thing. So these sections right here are the back portions of the cruise liner. You can see, so these two little holes, these are stairs. When it sits down on there, it'll sit something like that, so you can see the stairs. And so these four are going to be the back, and this one is the front. Now what's going to happen with these is these are pools. I'm going to be using water substance made by Woodland Scenics to fill in these pools to give it an actual water look. Before I do that, I'm going to paint the insides of them kind of a bluish green. If you look in some of the old photos of the Queen Elizabeth II, you can see that these pools, they don't gradually go from shallow to deep. It's just a hole. And it has a dark blue, greenish look to it. And on top of that, I don't think you can really see it. No. Well, you can right there, if I can get it to focus. There we go. You can see those little holes. This is going to have fiber optics. 3 on that side, 3 on this side, 1 or 2. Yeah, 2 here and 2 there. And it's going to be the same on in here. So when it's lit up, the fiber optics are going to shine into the watery substance, and it's going to look like an actual pool. So that's going to be a pretty cool little feature. And as we come along, so again, this is the front section. You can see I got one door cut out there. You can also see a light above it for fiber optic, a light above those two for fiber optics, and then the bow. Now these two little guys, this is how I'm going to mount it to the stand. I haven't been able to build the stand yet, but I will be making it from this, which is a white oak. So it'll look very nice. Once that's done, these will go up through the base and into the model. This nut's going to be inside the model. That way, it will be securely mounted. Let's see if I can get it to stand. Well, it'll be securely mounted inside the kit. So during shipping, I don't have to worry about it moving. Next, here are the 1/450 scale people. Quite a few of them, and they are very small. And it's kind of interesting how... Here, hold on 1 second, I'll show you guys something. Okay, I wanted to show you... So these are 1/450 scale. These are 1/350, which I'll be using on the Enterprise build, which I will have in the next video. And when you look at these figures, you think, okay, that's small. You know, there's nothing that can really get much smaller than that. But then when you take these 1/350 and put them up next to it, you can tell they are definitely different sizes. It's very strange to me how they all look small until you put them next to each other, and they really do look to scale. I mean, you can tell that right there. The 3D printed guy right here compared to the photo etch, he's bigger. So anyways, I know it's really nerdy, but I just thought that was kind of interesting. So, alright guys, well, this is the first look of the Queen Elizabeth II. She will be on hold for this next week. The paint for her has been finished, and I'm going to go pick it up on Friday. Once that's done, I'll finish this, I'll paint the hull. I'm going to do something a little different with this ship, and that is I'm going to paint it all first. Then I'm going to put lights inside, compared to my spaceships where I usually put lights inside and then I paint them first. Because this one, everything, you know, it all hinges on this top plate right here. Once that goes down, then it's sealed. But by doing that, there will be a lot of light leaks. I've already figured out how I'm going to close all those in. When I get finished with it, the only light you're going to see, as usual, is the light coming from where I want it to come from. Lastly, I don't have them yet, but I have ordered some 1/450 scale photo etch railings and ship accessories. It was actually made for the World War II Japanese, I think it was the Yamato. It's the only set I've been able to find, but it's a true 1/450. And I'm going to wrap, right here, I'm going to wrap the whole ship in railing, just as it actually would look. And then other areas, such as this front, right inside here, let's see, down there, right inside here, on the actual ship there are ladders inside there. And I will be adding some of those ladders in place. I will be adding railing along the stairs that you can see right there. Well, out of focus, but those stairs right there. And it's going to give it a far more realistic look. Compared to without it, it looks empty. It just doesn't look quite right. So it's going to give it a more realistic look. Lastly, you have the top mast. As you can see, I got 6 of the 7 fiber optics hooked up. These will all glow red. The 7th will be right... Sorry, I'm trying to get this to focus. The 7th will be right there. And that'll be a warm white. And when it's in place, it's going to sit on top of the ship right there. And the fiber optics run down below. I will also have white thread running along it, just like it actually would be. And I've been looking up photos of it, and it was more of a rope substance that was used compared to a metal wire. So the white thread I think will work really well. But I'm really getting excited about this one. It's definitely a change from most models that are built here at Marshall Custom Models, but it's going to look really nice when it gets done. So stay tuned, guys, as I will have another update when the lights are inside and it's been painted, show you guys what it looks like then.